Hi, just a quick tutorial on how to refill the Fisher-Price Rainforest Crib Soother. What you want to be sure of first, which you're probably not if you bought it secondhand, is has the item leaked water or has it just evaporated? So this one here is what we will be refilling. As you can see, there's only a tiny amount of water left in the bottom of it. So we'll start by unscrewing the back. Now, first step, I suppose, you want to make sure that there are batteries in it, and I'll show you why later. But unscrew the back and pull it apart. These items can be quite old. My nephew had one when he was a baby and he is 9 years old now. So they've been around for quite some time. So they can be a little bit stiff. And the inside mechanics can be a little bit brittle, like the plastics. So you just want to be a little bit careful. And you want to be firm but delicate at the same time. So when you open it up, that's what it all looks like immediately. And we want to get to a pipe, which is actually lead underneath that green plate. So that's why my partner here is unscrewing a few screws just so we can lift that plate. Okay, so now he's taken all the screws out that we need. This here, that's the motor with the air pipes. The air pipes allow the bubbles to come through and move the fish, and it just gives it a really good effect. We do need one of those pipings in order to refill the water section at the bottom of the crib soother. So you can see there's a little pipe going under that green plate there, just right there. And that's the pipe that we need to get to. We need to be able to take that silicone pipe off that little yellow tap. And then in order to refill it. So the easiest way, this is the second soother we've done, we've got two of them. The first one we found, we were trying to just pull the silicone off the tap and the yellow little tap thing was quite brittle and without much force at all it snapped. So the easiest way we found tonight was to cut it first and then just make a slit down the side of the silicone, the rest of the silicone that's surrounding the tap, and then just slip it off. That was the easiest way that we have found. Okay, now with that being done, we've got the little silicone part off that tap. We want to get that pipe that we've cut and pop it into our water. Now, because the bubbles are only every now and then, it doesn't suck it up manually. So as you can see, my partner is giving the motor a little bit of a pump. We stop it every now and then just to double check how much water has gone into the actual section, because it doesn't need a lot of water at all. The only thing is that I can tell you is just make sure that it's on an angle so that that little yellow tap is at the top of an angle, because otherwise the water will pump out of that little yellow tap and into this section. So that's basically how you fill it up, and then it's just a matter of putting it all back together. So it's putting that silicone back on that tap, the pipe back on the tap, and then making sure everything is back in place, the switch panel covers, screwing it all back down in place, which we will show you here in the video, but I basically have no more talking. But yeah, just making sure that it closes up all okay. Now, if the actual crib soother has leaked, you will find that it will leak the water again. If it just evaporated, then you won't have any leaks. Well, we hope so, anyway. But out of the two that we got, one of them was a leaky one and one was an evaporated one. I'm going to have my partner open it up again and just make sure that we have sealed the leaky one properly. And if not, then we can fix that up. But yeah, that's about it. I hope this tutorial has helped you a little bit. And if you have any questions, you can post them below. I don't really check my YouTube very often, but I'm sure someone else will be able to help you. I found this technique out by following the refill methods for the Fisher-Price aquarium crib soother. There's a couple of them on YouTube, and that's how I figured out how to do this. So if I'm not overly clear in what we've done here, then you will be able to probably follow what was done in the aquarium methods and refill your rainforest soother. If you go to Mattel or Fisher-Price, they will tell you that these are not refillable because they say not to open up the casing at all. But obviously people have found a way. They're old enough that they don't have a warranty left on them, so if it breaks, I suppose. That was my theory anyway. But I hope this has helped you out, and yeah, good luck with refilling your rainforest crib soother. Bye.